Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? So we are back for another Jenny Gang YouTube production. My real gang already knows. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. We are definitely growing. And comment on my commentary. So about a week ago, I had promised to do a review of Ayana Bri'Shae. Ayana Bri'Shae from Facebook. And she had a live video that ministered to a lot of women, myself included. Now, I'll say it again. Who she is, she is Brianna LaTruth's ex-wife's ex-friend, okay? That's who Ayana is. Now, at the time that I watched her live and seen her going off about Mean Girls, she was talking more to my spirit about like life and God upgrading you when he wants to, and how you just got to stick to the vision. It was more that was catching my attention. But once I started doing this content on, the Truth and Brianna, this just kind of falls in. And I have no idea what triggered her to do this live. I know she said she had been ready to tell her truth, but I did not know she existed. So we're going to go ahead and do her live. We may have to do it part 2, ladies and gentlemen, because, it was a pretty long live. So, but I'll figure that out in the middle how we need to do it. But y'all just enjoy the content, and I don't mind if you guys disagree, but just don't disrespect or troll me, okay? This page is, you're free to disagree over here. Jenny Gang. So, let's go.
Okay. So annoying that y'all still doing this back and forth. And I'm speaking now because no one can tell me my time frame on healing or dealing with the stuff that I experienced. That is all I would speak on today, is what I experienced. If y'all looking for a bashing session, this is not that. But I am going to clear my name about a lot of stuff that has been said about me, that is still being said about me. Relax, baby, okay? They're right here. I can't even post a status without somebody sending me something hateful. Baby, I be getting them statuses off of TikTok. I be getting them statuses off of Instagram. I get them statuses off of Twitter. Baby, them don't even be my thoughts for real. As soon as I post it, somebody want to say something crazy to my messages. Baby, I copy and paste. It be relatable. You get what I'm saying? I don't come up with that. That's somebody else come up with that. I was not at Cumberland, y'all. I really don't be going nowhere. But baby, I be copy and paste. But I can't even copy and paste my messages. I can't even copy and paste my messages without. And Kayla, I'm glad that you are here, Kayla, because I do want to speak on something that happened with that phone call situation. So I'm glad that you are here, because I know you were one of those people that had reached out to me a year and a half ago.
These are my stress files that I do because I know I'm going to be sitting here for a second. I hope that they don't disturb you guys being able to hear her. So I'm holding my phone close to the microphone, and my stress balls over here, but just FYI.
On the situation that I will speak on. But yeah, baby, I be copying and pasting, and I can't even copy and paste without somebody telling me I need to die. Or just all types of stuff, okay? So, long story short, sorry, my sister is on the way. I'm trying to keep this very simple, very to the point, okay? I met the individual, and I'm not saying no names, y'all know the person I'm talking about.
Okay.
I met this individual.
The individual she's getting ready to speak about now, I know, is Brianna Battle, aka Brianna LaTruth. Y'all know. Okay.
In 2019. Okay. Now before
Yeah,
I
in
met
2019.
this person, I had went to a church, and the prophet literally told me that to keep up for you to fall for it. No, I'm speaking on stuff because I've been accused of sending this nude picture, all of that. So I'm speaking on everything because I have been quiet. I have been quiet. So I'm gonna speak on it today, and then after that, baby, I'm gonna continue my life. But y'all don't even know, like, you should release it. You feel better. So it's my turn. It's my time. So, yeah, long story short, I met this person 2019. I met her because I did her hair. Instantly from there, we just clicked. It was cool. It was a cool relationship. We, you know, thank you, Aisha. It's just been too much. We clicked. It was cool, right? It was no issues. I honestly did not find out was issues between us until I blocked her and removed her from being my friend. That's when she fell out with everybody else and they was telling me it was issues, baby. I was blind to it. I just knew spiritually what I felt in that relationship, okay? So long story short, 2019, boom, it was cool. I did her hair. We started hanging out, spent a lot of time together, just hanging out, having fun, all of this, right? Having a good time. So I would say there were incidences that, like, little stuff that happened that I just charged to the game. I'm like, whatever. Even a boutique, we discussed doing a boutique together. I sent her the vendors. I paid $100. I had paid $100 for those vendors. Vendors list at the time. We said we was gonna do it together. You know, I'm gonna be real at the time. I probably ain't had the money at the point. You know what I'm saying? She had the money. I understand it's business. Next thing I know, boom, the boutique got launched. I'm like, dang. But it's cool. I understand when you are ready to start something and someone is not ready. You got to do what you got to do.
Okay, so for starters, I'm watching this from the beginning now. I didn't know these things, so in case you guys don't either. And y'all, let me just let y'all know, I'm dressed for bed, so I don't want nobody to take seeing my skin the wrong way. This YouTube is not a platform that I use for, like, entertainment or whatever, so don't never take what I have on as, like, you know, disrespectful or anything. So just FYI, I'm just comfortable. But Ayana is basically giving her rundown of her and Brianna's friendship. She said that they met in 2019. She done Brianna's hair. They just clicked. And they got so close, they decided to discuss doing a boutique together. She got a vendor's list. She paid $100. Now, she did admit that she did not have the money at the time to probably start the boutique, but she said next thing she knows, Brianna had started the boutique. So that kind of gives me the feeling that Brianna talked to her about it and then went and started it and didn't say anything until after Ayana could just look online and see, just like everybody else. That right there is weird because I've had friends do things like that to me before, and you be like, okay, don't ask me for help. If it goes all wrong, I don't want to hear about it. Don't do that. But let's continue.
I charged that to the game, whatever. So that was like the first little thing. I was like, okay, whatever. Now I will say, like I said, this is not a bashing session. I'm just speaking on my stuff, okay? Because that's it. And I was very hesitant because even now, like, my anxiety is on 510 right now. So we was cool. I'm gonna speak on the vacations, okay? Any vacation that I ever went on with her, I never asked. That's on my kids. That's on my kids. That's on baby Jesus. Anytime that it was ever a trip, she's texting me, hey, do you want to go? Do you want to go? Do you want to go? Do you want to go on a trip? You get what I'm saying? Y'all keep saying this person moved on, but me getting messages from fake pages knowing personal information that only this person knew, this person has not moved on. Either her or somebody else. But I know simple stuff that only this person knew that people are repeating and fake pages are sending me. So y'all think it's moved on. So anyways, y'all, I can't read the comments. Where is my Dawn? I'm glad that you're here, okay? Because I'm gonna talk about everything. Because
okay, so Dawn is in the chat. Dawn is LaTruth's sister. LaTruth's sister was actually on Brianna's side at the beginning of the whole LaTruth saga. She believed some of the things that Brianna was saying was true about the Bruce, and, you know, just negative things that were being said about her brother. I can actually relate to that because before my brother passed away, we didn't have any issues, but I actually was more closer to my, at that time, sister-in-law than I was my brother. That's how much I loved her. My brother's body wasn't even cold, and my sister-in-law turned into a whole black widow, so we are no longer, our relationship is so dead now. But prior to that, me and her were actually, it got closer than me and my brother were. So I can see how Don took Brianna's side over the LaTruth thing. You be loving your sister-in-law. Also, she did, the crowd is saying, why are you talking about this? The other person, speaking of Brianna, has moved on. What Ayana is saying, no, obviously, either she hadn't moved on or people that she's told my business to hasn't moved on, because she said there are troll pages that say things to her, whether in DM or comments. They make fun of Ayana about personal things that she knows she only told Brianna. So whether it's Brianna trolling her or if it's one of her minions, she's told the minions the business and gave them the tool to be able to troll Ayana. So she said, no, she hasn't moved on. She just don't say anything out loud, I guess. But
I don't think so. So, where was I at? So, boom. I'm trying to just talk about everything that people are saying about me. Those vacations, I never, okay? I ain't never say, can I go with you on vacation? Can I go with you on a trip? No. Any of that stuff, she's asking me, do you have the kids? I want you to come with me. Do you have this? I want you to come with me. It was always that. It was never me asking to go. So when that rehab group posted all those vacation stuff, that was her. That was her. I didn't ask to go on that stuff. She did it. So, are you okay? So, yeah, that's what it was. So y'all saying, oh, I wanted to do this and no. There was times I did not spend, like when she got those 2 BBLs in breast, I spent time for my children to go there, to take care of you, unpaid. Y'all say, oh, she was paid. No, let's be real. Unpaid, away from my children, to whack your ass, okay? Let's talk about it, because I'm over it, and at this point, I'm going to let it be known. From here, y'all can think what y'all want to think about me, but y'all not going to keep lying on me like I wasn't a great friend to this person. And for her to keep talking about, I'm the victim this, I'm the victim that, no, I'm the victim. This is the victim. So we're going to speak on it. Okay, I'm going to speak on it today because I got time today. I don't move, I'm relaxed, I got time. So,
you got time today, cuz.
The trip situation, okay? Y'all, I'm trying to get all my thoughts. I had notes. See, I told y'all my anxiety is just on a 500 right now. And I'm trying to my hand shaking. I'm trying to remember everything because it is triggering. Y'all don't know how triggering it is for somebody to do fucked up stuff to you and then get on here and act like they ain't do shit. You get what I'm saying? That is messed up. So, okay, so it was cool. You know, she's taking us on trips. I'm not the only one. She's asking her other friends. You get what I'm saying? She's asking her other friends because I will say Brianna is a giver. She will say that I'm learning now that she gives and then she tells people a different stories on why she gave. Okay, I'm realizing that, and that's hurtful. That is hurtful. It was hurtful for me to find out a lot of the stuff I found out after it. But like I said, I knew at the time spiritually what I felt. Okay, so I'm just gonna get to the point as to why we fell out. So y'all know all this drama happened. Okay. It was a lot of drama that had happened 2022 at the end of the year, right? 2022, at the end of the year, a lot of drama happened. I showed up for this girl. I was there every day at her house, showing up. No gas money, nothing. Showing up for her because I knew that she needed me and I knew that she needed a friend. So I was there. I think I have a few people on here. I need to, yeah, I was showing up. So, toward the end of everything, let's start with the car skit, okay? Let's start with the car skit. Hold on.
I never seen the car skit that people speak of, but she's got it on mute, y'all. So as y'all know, Ayana's a mom, so she's got her kids and things like that.
So, okay. The car skit. Let's talk about that. Okay? When she did the car skit, so my car had been having issues. And Brianna was like, hey, she's gonna buy, basically, she bought everybody in her early in the year, she was buying her niece a car. She was buying her dad. Okay, let's say she was putting down payments. Okay, there was no car bought. There was no. The only pink slip I ever got was my BMW that I drive from my parents. No one ever just flat out bought me a car. Okay, let's talk about that. It was a skit. It was a fake video. We had agreed we was gonna do the video, and then after the video, we was gonna say that, you know, it was a skit. That's what we had agreed to. Okay, we did the skit. The video went viral. She in the comments going back and forth with these people. She ain't shit. She broke. She this. I went to her house. Now, if her ex-husband wants to comment, I really don't care because I'm not speaking on it after this. I went to their house because I was upset. And I said, hey, this is not what we discussed. I don't like how you're painting me on this internet. I don't like how you're entertaining these people on this internet. I really did not like it. And I'm checking because it's just taking me back there. And she literally was just like, well, it don't matter. You need to grow up. You being childish. Grow up. This is what was said in front of her husband at the time, okay? Told me I was being a baby. All of this. And I'm just like, it's not that, but it's just like the picture that is being painted is just not what we discussed. Mind you, she made some money off, 5 figures off of me, and I ain't got nothing. From none of those skits, nothing, okay? That wasn't an issue. At the time, we was friends. So it's like, I'm not tripping on getting paid. My followers gonna go up. I'm gonna get money eventually. I'm always know that God is gonna take care of me. So I was never pressed about the financial part of it, okay? But I'm letting y'all know I never got paid for any video or skit that I was in from her, okay? And y'all see me. Y'all saying that my lifestyle was fun. So that brings me to the point of this payroll thing, okay? The payroll thing was because Brianna had moved. Sorry, I say her name. I was not trying to say her name. She had moved to Buford, okay? She wanted me to move closer to her. I still have these text messages from this, okay? Lena, I give people a lot of grace. That's my downfall, okay?
Mine too.
She wanted me to move closer. At the time, I think I was paying like $1,200 for rent where I was, and she was like, well, what can you afford? I said, I can afford $1,500. I'm just a great actor. I took theater in high school. I took 5 years of theater, so I just act really well. But long story short, where was I? Oh, I said I can afford, $1,500 was my budget, right? That was my budget, $1,500. That's what it was, right? So I found a house. It was $2,300. She said, okay, I will pay the difference. I want you to be closer to me. If you can afford $1,500, I will pay the difference in the home. That is where that payroll stuff came from. So y'all acting like I was just on payroll for an assistant. No, I did stuff for her out of the kindness of my heart because I'm good at what I do. I went to school for business, and I wanted to help somebody, as I do all my friends. If I can help you, I'm going to help you. I don't care what it takes from me. If I can help you do something, I'm going to help you do it. Like, especially if I know the knowledge, I'm not going to charge you or make you pay me to help you. And that's how I was. So there was a lot of things that I helped with. Now, she eventually started putting that. She told me that her accountant said she needed to start putting this on payroll because at first she would just like Zelle me or whatever. And she said, okay, well, my accountant said I needed to put this on payroll. Okay, when she started putting on payroll, she started putting an assistant on there. And I'm literally just like, but I didn't trip, whatever. It was $800, y'all. She was in between $800 to $900. Now, I do want to tell y'all, my bills monthly were $5,000 to $6,000. So, for them to say, I don't want to go on anybody's platform because this is not to sit down and gossip. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to clear stuff that was said about me. That's it. So, I respect you, but that's not what I'm trying to do. So, that's what the payroll was for. That's what she sent me. That y'all saying payroll, y'all see me still get up and work. I still got up and made my money. I still had to take care of my children. I still had to grind. No one was giving me enough money that was impactful for me to sit on my ass every day. Okay? That was solely the difference in the rent amount. And it never changed. You get what I'm saying? She started saying it was assistant pay, but you know, we had never had a formal discussion, but I also was like, whatever, this is my sister, whatever. Like, I don't trip. If you know me, you know I don't really trip. Like, I'm a very, like, monotone.
Okay, let me stop it right there, y'all. I'm letting a lot of it play without me jumping in and reacting because she's telling a sequence of things, and I feel like if I stop it every time, it's already going to be long. It'll be even longer. So let's jump back real quick. She said that they done a skit. I didn't get to see this skit. Again, I was late to the LaTruth and Brianna saga. I started watching after they were already into it. But the skit was Brianna buying her friends' cars or whatever. And I guess that was something that she was kind of doing for real. Like she was putting a down payment on their car. Listen, you got to give Brianna her credit for being a giver. Like I love people like that. I feel like I'm like that. Of course, it's not to this level. But I'm gonna call out something good when I see it. Now, being a giver just so you can say you gave something, that is not the move. That is not where your blessings come in spiritually. And a lot of people, including myself, we don't like gifts like that. If you have to give me a gift and then talk about it later, if you bring it up to me later, if you try to take it back later, if you telling somebody else, oh yeah, I bought Jenny the tripod, but you making it seem like, I don't want to get you a tripod, Jenny, you should have a tripod. Don't do that. Just get me a tripod because you feel that I'm worthy of having a tripod. Thank you so much. Be a good giver, not an Indian giver. So the car skit was supposed to show Brianna, I guess, buying her friends' cars, which Ayana said that she didn't buy the cars. She would put down payments on them. But the nature of the skit had people thinking, like, okay, her friends are broke and can't afford their own cars. And Brianna was like kind of, I guess, reacting to those comments like, yeah, they broke as, whatever. She's just going along with what the audience is saying. But at the same time, y'all know how social media is. Perception is reality. So if she's on there commenting back saying, yeah, they broke, whatever, her audience is really thinking like, dang, Brianna taking care of her friends, these bum. I'm just telling y'all how I would have looked at it. So this upset Ayana. Ayana said she drove to Brianna and LaTruth's house and confronted her like, hey, that ain't what we discussed about the skit. The skit went viral. Brianna did make a lot of money off of it. But Brianna told her because of how she was feeling about it, that she was childish, she was being a baby, and she needed to chill. But Ayana said she was hurt about it. What did she mention? Also, too, she said Brianna wanted this particular friend to be closer. She asked her what her budget was. Ayana said her budget was $1,500. They found a house for $2,300, and Brianna agreed to pay the difference. Again, that's a very honorable thing. But to me, this sounds like it may be a business thing to me. She said Brianna's accountant told her to put the $800 that she was giving Ayana a month, put that down like as a business expense. Like call her the assistant as if it looks like you're paying her on payroll. I'm paying my assistant. That right there probably helps Brianna out on taxes, so it doesn't look like you just out here spending. Y'all know how the government is, so I kind of gotta go with the accountant on that one. But I guess even with that, no good deed goes unpunished. With Brianna calling Ayana an assistant for business reasons to keep her money straight, maybe she started trying to make Ayana feel like she was an assistant for real. Like, yeah, you the help. That's why I got to give you money. But really the agreement, you're giving me $800 a month because my budget was $15. You want me to have a house close